Hello. This is my first ever theory video, and I have to admit I'm not very good with theories, but I really wanted to make this, just because I think I may be onto something, so I wanted to share it with you all. I have seen many videos explaining ATEEZ theories, so I'm just putting it all together by inputting some of my own ideas as well. Let's begin. First of all, I want to make something clear. After looking through all the music videos, I'm convinced that ATEEZ have started their story from the end to the beginning, with Pirate King being the end of the story and Wonderland being the start to the story about them finding themselves and their treasure. So I will be focusing on the music videos going backwards, starting from Wonderland. I'm not good with explaining theories in detail, so I will keep it simple and to the point. This line here is the biggest clue to them starting their story from the last album, which is called All to Action. The beginning refers to them starting their journey as a group from Pirate King, and the ending could mean the story coming to its end, which is also the Pirate King MV. I hope you are all with me so far. Also, in the beginning of the song, Hangjung lyrics kind of is like introduction to ATEEZ, and it tells what their goal is, which we find out from these lyrics, and that they are ready to start their journey. Now this line could also indicate their coming backs and music, which I think is clever. These two lines could imply their chance to get success and reach the treasure, as this is what they have been waiting for, so they are not going to stop and must go on. The steps could represent them reaching the top. Also, I noticed how the flags don't have ATEEZ written on them, which emphasizes their beginning and not having a strong image as yet. Whereas in the treasure MV you can clearly see ATEEZ written on the flags they are holding. This door could be the gate to the start of the journey after they have all reached the top of the stairs. Now, why is Wooyoung change, you may ask? Well, my theory is that he is the one who is the most dangerous in terms of his alter ego, and he can go to any extent to reach the treasure, so he must be chained to keep everyone else safe. LMRO, that sounds dumb, but I have seen video on this explaining about the 7 deadly sins, which I found interesting, so maybe I'm wrong. Honestly, who the F knows? Moving on. Next is the Aurora MV. I'm going to mention the main points here. This MV is simple, and the boys are now together as one, set on a mission. As they mention here, they are not alone now and have each other for support. Now here it is interesting, as these lyrics show that they were afraid even though there was light. However, now they are not afraid of anything because they have someone in the darkness. Now this could refer to the other members as well as ATEEZ. This MV points out how they are happy to look for the treasure together. That is all I got to say for Aurora. Now comes the Illusion MV. In the start of the video, we notice all the members are sleeping on a ship, and from the title of the song we can tell that it is a dream and not reality. For example, we notice the ship flying and everything seems to be how it appears in dreams. You can see Hangjung is in charge of the ship and everyone else is in the back trying to figure things out. We also notice dark clouds approaching the ship and the members dancing under the dark cloudy sky when there is thunder and lightning, which could be a foreshadowing for Hala Hala and the boys fighting their alter egos. Here is another clue. The mask and the hat which the members wear in Hala Hala and Say My Name MV. Now we also notice everyone say the phrase "let me free," and this can mean that deep down they all know that something is wrong and the real ATEEZ are calling out. They want to be set free from the possession of their inner demons. However, their alter ego still tries to control them. The last thing I want to point out in this MV is that the ship has their name written on it, which could mean recognition, and how they are trying to come in terms with themselves as individuals and a group. At the end we see everyone running towards the light, and I think this was related to Wave, as we hear the phrase "open your eyes" in the end, and that causes everyone to wake up from the dream. Now everyone is awakened in reality. This song has a fun vibe, and it shows the members having fun together. However, they are unsure as to where to start their journey, but they are not so worried about it as they are trying to live in the moment and go with the flow. We also notice there is a compass in Hangjung's hands when he wakes up, which he also mentions in behind the scenes video of Wave. There is also a compass in the Illusion MV, which could mean the dream actually helped them figure out what to do. This picture could be him running towards the members to tell them about the direction in which they need to go, and also indicating his leadership. Nevertheless, they went from being unsure as to where to go to finding a direction to go towards, and whatever obstacles they are going to face in the way of their treasure, they will overcome them because they have each other as well as ATEEZ, and that's all for this MV. Now comes the tricky bit. I personally believe this is their Wave moment and they must get over it together, so this is where we end up. In the start of Hala Hala MV we notice the members' faces covered with the black masks and their whole getup is black, and I believe this is when their alter egos have taken almost complete control over them. The MV has a dark theme which indicates how their alter egos can be destructive, as we can see the lyrics here have a strong and impactful effect. We also see the lyrics where the members express nervousness and they are experiencing a whole new feeling which is derived from their alter egos. Another thing that I want to bring to our awareness is when the members are on the floor and Jung Ho sings deep in my heart, deep in my soul, and he stamps his foot on the ground, everyone gets up, and this could mean that deep down the real ATEEZ is still there, which they referred to as flashing light. Even though their alter egos have taken over, we can say they are enjoying this part of themselves as it gives them power and the extreme determination to succeed. In the end, we see the screen going red and the beat of the song goes faster and stronger. However, things don't end well as Woo Young betrays everyone and takes control. Woo Young, you little brat. This is why I said in the beginning that his desire to reach the treasure is the strongest, hence he was chained in Wonderland. Honestly, who let him free? There is also a scene where two of the members push each other to the side, which means even though they are together, deep down everyone wants the treasure for themselves because of their alter egos, and true unity is not there. Also, I did some research and I found out that Hala Hala in Arabic means welcome, so the fact that they sing Hala Hala after these lyrics could mean that they are welcoming this dark part of themselves that they are enjoying so much. Honestly, I tried. Now comes the Queen Say My Name. You can say this song of ATEEZ is where the battle between their true selves and their alternative selves takes place, and in order to find and reach the treasure everyone must overcome their alter egos, as I mentioned in the Illusion MV. After the ending of Hala Hala, they realize that they must throw their egos to the other side of the world in order to succeed, and they will fight until the end to reach their treasure, because with their egos in the way, they will not have true success. I will now go through 2 points. Point number 1. There are 2 versions of ATEEZ in the Say My Name MV. Real ATEEZ and fake ATEEZ. Point number 2. The trumpet Han Jung is holding is called Ada trumpet, and after some research I found that it is associated with strength, domination and power, and this power symbolism is particularly closely related to wars and rulers. It is also said that the sounds produced by the trumpet were said to possess magical powers which enabled them to bridge the divide between the 2 worlds and drive out demons. The men in black could represent the alter egos. Now this is where the members handle the conflict between the real and fake ATEEZ, as said by Sangwa in the record series. We can say that here the members try to create their own identity as individuals and a group, as we can see they have name tags on them, as well as fighting their alter egos. Since they are now trying to reach for the treasure as one, we can see they are speaking to the fake ATEEZ, and that now they can't come in their way, because they have realized that together, no one can take them down. Here we see the real Yo Sang is trapped in a box, and he tries to reach out, but he is guarded by his alter ego. Anywho, now that they have acknowledged and found their own way, they can start their journey together with the fresh and new ATEEZ, where they are now one. In the end of the video, we see this lyric, which is the point when their alter egos lets go of them, and now only the real ATEEZ is left, as we see Seonga is the last one taking off his mask and everyone else has already succeeded. The station is now empty and the alter ego that was keeping Yo Sang in the box has disappeared. When the MV ends, we can see the scene switching between the fake and real ATEEZ, and it ends on the real ATEEZ, which means the real ATEEZ have won the battle. We hear the lyrics "My name is A to Z" being repeated, which means they have now come into terms with who they truly are. It is like they are born again and only the true ATEEZ can get them to the treasure and succeed. We can also notice the MV ends with the background music which is used in the beginning of Treasure, indicating their next destination, and Yo Sang is no longer trapped in the box as it is now empty. Now comes Treasure. This song is about the members now continuing their search for what they have always been looking for without wasting any more time. This is now their final destination, to find the treasure. They are now much stronger, and not even Captain Jack Sparrow can stop them. And as I mentioned before, they now have their name clearly written on the flags. From these lyrics, I personally feel like we were their treasure. What if the place they are trying to reach is where they meet us? Oh my god, I'm crying. We can also say that they are now close to their treasure, which bring me to the Pirate King MV, which concludes the story. Now Pirate King is about ATEEZ asking for Atina's hand and joining them in their journey because we are their treasure and without us anything they do is meaningless. Together with the Pirate Kings we can become a stronger force and become unstoppable. Now that they have reached us, now Atina's and ATEEZ are going to set on a mission to find their own individual treasure together, though it is not going to be an easy road, and I request everyone to join on this mission. So that concludes this storyline. Honestly, I don't know where Utopia fits in the story or if it fits in the storyline at all. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love to read them. Lastly, I just want to appreciate ATEEZ for being so amazing and producing hella good music. Everyone say thank you, Rookie Group of the Decade. Wait. Before I go, something I want to point out in the Wonderland MV is how Yunho pulls each side to himself while he sings hurry up let's go. I just find it very cool. And with that this video comes to an end. Stan ATEEZ for clear skin. Thank you and bye.